The anatomy of a soufflé. A soufflé consists of two main parts. A flavorful base. This can be sweet, chocolate, vanilla, fruit, or savory, cheese, vegetable, seafood. It's typically a thick sauce, often a béchamel, butter, flour, milk, for savory soufflés, or a custard melted chocolate mixture for sweet ones enriched with egg yolks. Stiffly beaten egg whites, meringue. These are the magic ingredient that provides the soufflé's signature airy, puffed-up texture. The air incorporated into the egg whites expands in the oven, causing the soufflé to rise. General steps for making a soufflé, sweet or savory. While specific recipes will vary, the core process remains similar. 1. Prepare your Ramekins soufflé dish. Butter generously. Use softened butter to thoroughly coat the inside of your Ramekins or soufflé dish. Brush upwards to help the soufflé climb. Coat with sugar or cheese breadcrumbs. For sweet soufflés, sprinkle granulated sugar inside the buttered dish, rotating to coat completely, then tap out any excess. This gives the soufflé something to grip and rise on, and creates a lovely caramelized crust. For savory soufflés, you can use grated cheese like Parmesan or fine breadcrumbs to coat the buttered dish. Top hat effect. Optional but recommended. For a neat, mushroom-shaped rise, run your thumb or a knife around the inside edge of the ramekin about 1/4 inch deep, creating a small channel between the batter and the dish. 2. Make the soufflé base, melt butter. In a saucepan, melt butter over low heat. Stir in flour. Add flour to the melted butter and whisk constantly to create a smooth, bubbly roux. Cook for about a minute to cook off the raw flour taste. Gradually whisk in liquid. Slowly add milk for bechamel base or other liquid, like fruit puree or chocolate mixture, whisking constantly until the mixture is smooth and thickened. Add flavorings and egg yolks. Remove from heat. Stir in your desired flavorings, cheese, chocolate, vanilla, etc. Once the mixture has cooled slightly, you don't want to scramble the yolks. Whisk in the egg yolks one at a time until thoroughly incorporated and smooth. This is your soufflé base. Cool the base. It's important for the base to cool down a bit before you fold in the egg whites, otherwise the heat can deflate them. Some recipes allow you to make the base ahead of time and refrigerate it. 3. Prepare the meringue, egg whites. Separate eggs. Carefully separate your egg whites from the yolks. Even a tiny bit of yolk can prevent the whites from whipping properly. Use room temperature egg whites. They whip up with more volume. Use a clean, dry bowl. Any grease or moisture can ruin your meringue. Whip egg whites. Using a stand mixer with a whisk attachment or a handheld electric mixer, beat the egg whites on medium-low speed until foamy. Add cream of tartar, optional but recommended. A pinch of cream of tartar or a tiny bit of lemon juice, white vinegar, helps stabilize the egg whites, making them stronger and less likely to deflate. Gradually add sugar for sweet soufflés. For sweet soufflés, slowly add granulated sugar while continuing to beat on a higher speed. Beat to stiff peaks. Continue beating until the egg whites form stiff, glossy peaks. When you lift the whisk, the peaks should hold their shape and not droop. If you carefully invert the bowl, the whites should stay put. Be careful not to overmix, as they can become dry and brittle. Take about 1/3 of the beaten egg whites and vigorously stir them into your soufflé base. This loosens the base and makes it easier to fold in the remaining whites without losing too much air. Add the remaining egg whites to the lightened base. Using a large rubber spatula, gently fold the mixture. Use an under and over motion, cutting through the center and scooping from the bottom, then folding it over the top. Rotate the bowl as you go. The goal is to incorporate the egg whites with the base while preserving as much of the air as possible. Stop as soon as no white streaks remain. Overmixing will deflate your soufflé. Carefully spoon the soufflé mixture into your prepared ramekins, filling them almost to the top or even slightly overflowing for a dramatic rise. Smooth the tops with a spatula if desired. Ensure your oven is fully preheated to the specified temperature, often 375 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 to 200 degrees Celsius. A hot oven is crucial for the soufflé to rise quickly and set properly. Soufflés are best baked as soon as the batter is ready. Place the ramekins on a baking sheet. Resist the urge to open the oven door during baking, especially in the first 80% of the cooking time, as a sudden drop in temperature can cause the soufflé to collapse. Soufflés are done when they are puffed, golden brown, and feel lightly springy to the touch. They will have a slight wobble when gently tapped. Cooking times vary depending on size and oven, but typically range from 15–35 minutes. Soufflés are fleeting. They will start to deflate soon after coming out of the oven, so serve them immediately for the best impressive presentation and airy texture. Dust sweet soufflés with powdered sugar. Common soufflé pitfalls and how to avoid them. Deflated soufflé. Don't beat them past stiff peaks or they'll be too dry to fold in. Be careful not to knock out the air bubbles when combining the base and meringue. Keep the heat in.